Here comes
From the Philippines to the world and across the this is the supremacy of hip the freshest. This is FReSH FM.
This is Fresh Sound right here on FReSH FM, your favorite hit music station. My name is Dom Holiday, and as early as now, we would like to encourage everyone to share the live stream on YouTube and Facebook because later on, we will be doing live band interaction with our special guest a little later on. But right now, a little background on our guest. She is the composer of the song Everything Takes Time, which is the part of the Himig Handog P-Pop Love Songs 2014 album. She appeared in a cameo role on the hit Fox TV show Glee after winning the Glee Up to Hollywood competition. Today, she is returned to writing praise and worship songs with her latest EP titled Renewed. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hazel Bay.
Hi! Hi, DJ Dong.
Hello, Hazel. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good as well too. So, anything fresh you want to share before we go to the single, which we'll talk about later? Something fresh that you want to share with us?
Lumpia? I joke. No, but yeah, I'm excited to talk about this song because my album just came out like a month ago. It's a praise and worship album, and I was the only I performed it and I wrote it. And we are so happy actually because this morning we just saw sa Spotify artist that the stats are in. It's already 100,000 streams for the whole album. So praise God, praise God.
How did you react to that? Yung 100,000 streams sa buong album na yan?
I was like, gising na ba ako? Kasi it was early morning. I was like, nananaginip ata ako. But yeah, it was really like amazing. And I shared it on my stories muna, and then everybody started sharing it on their feed. And I was like, wait a minute, bakit kayo nagso-stories naglalagay sa feed niyo?
So, ang daming nilalagay na feed. So, speaking of feed, ano ba kadalasan laman ng Instagram feed mo?
Feed ko? Just part of my everyday life, actually. It's a very personal / professional feed. I don't want to say I curate it, but I do have a theme that I constantly share my thoughts, my intimate thoughts, my musings, sometimes some Bible verses that really like touch me and affect me, and I'm thinking it over. So yeah, I share a lot of my thoughts on Instagram.
Yes, and we would like to say hello to Telmo DJ. Happy blessed day to you. Welcome to the live stream. So, let's continue on to what we're trying to say. So, nasabi mo kanina na Bible verses. Without going too religious kasi we are trying to be,
Yeah.
Ano ba yung Bible verse na you can relate to as of this moment?
As of this moment, I'm not very good with memorizing, but this is from Jeremiah, and it's kakabasa ko lang kanina na I know the plans that I have for you, plans for your good. And yeah, it's just such a encouraging verse kasi lalo na sa dami ng nangyayari during pandemic and all the hardships that are coming along with just everyday life now. It's really nice to know that somebody's in control.
Amen to that. Jeremiah 29:11 para sa kaalaman ng lahat.
Yes.
Now, for the benefit of our viewers, let's not go through that kasi baka magalit ang management kapag alam mo.
I understand.
Anyway, so you started out a career in music by joining Himig Handog. What made you decide to join Himig Handog?
Actually, my mom made me decide because before Himig Handog, I've been trying to send my songs to kung sino-sinong mga labels, and I would always get like a no or a no reply or something like masyadong mataas, hindi siya masa enough, it's not gonna sell, nobody's gonna listen. So there are a lot of discouraging comments about the songs. So I was about to quit na rin, trying to become a songwriter. And then my mom said, uy, may Himig Handog, try mo na lang. And I was thinking, I guess it wouldn't hurt since wala na namang mawawala sa akin. So I sent just 2 random songs, and it just happened na Everything Takes Time became top something finalist. One of the top 15. Yeah.
Though you did not win the million, am I right? You did not,
Yeah, I didn't win.
but that's okay. A lot of people know. I think that if I remember correctly, isa yan sa mga only English entries sa Himig Handog 2014.
Yeah, yeah. At that time, I don't know. At that time, hindi ganun kalakas ang mga English songs. More talaga on Tagalog songs. Kaya it was really a surprise for me na nakapasok pa yung English song. I sent 2 songs, one Tagalog, one English. And the English one got in. So, yeah.
So everything has taken time, and as you know, na if it's meant for you, it's meant for you, ika nga.
I agree.
So let's talk about your cameo role in the Fox TV show Glee. How did you find out about the Glee Up to Hollywood competition?
I was an avid viewer of the channel that held that competition. And one time when I got home from school, nakita ko lang yung commercial that they were looking for the biggest Gleeks, or ibig sabihin nun, yung the biggest fan of Glee. And I wanted to win because I wanted to meet them. Yun yung kasama sa prize. You'd meet them, you'd have a walk on roll, but secondary yun, ang mas gusto ko yung makilala ko sila. And it was like 3 days before the deadline. So I was like, anong gagawin ko? Wala akong, anong pwede kong panlaban? And then, hindi rin ako magaling mag-edit. So, the last ditch effort ko na lang was to, kumuha ko ng digicam, and then tinapat ko na lang sa sarili ko. Wala pa nga akong ayos nun eh. Tinapat ko na lang sa sarili ko, and then I sang an original song of mine. And sabi ko how much Glee really helped me to embrace yung inner weirdness ko, yung inner quirkiness ko, and made me more confident to be myself, which was true. And ayun, they liked it.
And you won. So how did you react how did you find out na nanalo ka?
They called us all together. May mga, I think top 15 or top 10 or top 10 na entries. They all called together, and pinapunta nila kami sa isang cafe bar thingy. And so may bawat entry may upuan. So we all had our own seats, magkakasunod kami, and nagkaroon ng program and everything, and then nagkaroon ng showing ng top 3 videos. And the first 2 videos were really awesome videos. Like, meron pa yung parang ine-edit ng kala mo lumilipad. Yan yung parang cut sa TikTok ngayon na kala mo lumilipad sila, and may mga special effects pa yung edits nila, and it was so awesome. And I was like, we're not gonna win. and then finally, nung sa announcement ng winner, suddenly yung may video silang pinakita ng buong cast. And the winner is, and then the whole cast started showing my name and saying Hazel Faith de la Cruz, and then they started dancing with my name. And nung first few minutes na nakita ko yon, parang hindi pa nagpa-process in my head. So I was like, until pinalakad na nila ako to the front to interview me and talk to me about it. Doon lang nag-sink in na, nanalo pala ako. Oh, I'm going to the States. So yeah, that was really fun.
So hindi pa usang ma-quarantine yon, di ba?
Wala. Yeah, wala.
So ano ba ang ginawa mo sa Hollywood besides yung makita ang cast ng Glee?
Oh, it was awesome. Binigyan nila kami ng all expense paid trip kasi yun eh. If I wanted something, they would like buy it for me. Pero meron din kaming schedule, like they took me to Universal, they took me to all the studios na puntahan namin yung iba't ibang sets, and they gave us a walkthrough tour sa studio ng Glee. And yun, nakilala ko nga ang bawat yung cast members na present sa set on that day, nakilala ko. And then they had us wear the Cheerio uniform para sa walk on roll namin. So naka-experience ako ng first ever experience ko ng filming for anything. So that was my first time under the lights. And then ayun, we had a really nice sit down talk dinner with the cast, and we were watching the newest episode, nakaka-edit lang. Yeah, and then they were vlogging me while I was there. So yeah, that's the thing that got into the news, yung pagba-vlog sa akin nung channel na yun.
Wow! So, ano ba mga magagandang mong alaala kasama yung cast ng Glee?
Um, Ang dami, wait lang. Si Darren, he's one of the half Filipino actors sa cast ng Glee. And we bumped into him while touring sa set. And nung nalaman niya na Filipino ako, he stuck with us and he was like helping us with the tour. And it was really nice kasi syempre gwapo niya. Tsaka yung it was just nice to have a cast member right there beside you the whole time. So yeah.
Oh, sana all! Hindi pa nauso yung sana all nung panahon na yan, pero
Wala.
2014 ata yun or 2015?
Oh, that was earlier pa kasi hindi pa ako hindi pa ako tapos mag-aral, hindi pa ako nag-iisip na pumasok sa showbiz. Yeah, I think that was 2010. I'm not sure. Pero yeah.
Yung sikat pa ang Glee.
Kasagsagan ng Glee nung time na yon. I was before pumasok si Charisse. Before siya mag-shoot.
Ngayon, Jake Cyrus na siya.
Yes. Jake Cyrus.
And we want to say thank you to AJ and Rose Palma for joining us on this live stream. Hello to you, girl.
Hi, Rose. Hi, AJ.
How are you, Gabro? Sana na-enjoy na tong interview natin. So, let's talk about some things na kinalaman sa isa sa mga 4 na singles na nandito. You can write worship songs. What made you decide to write praise and worship songs pala?
Aside from my own convictions, I've always been a church girl kasi. So, this pandemic, kinonvict ako ni Lord na hindi ko pa nagagamit yung gifts ko para sa Kanya. Not bravely anyway. And then my mom also, my mom asked if I could write a praise song na this pandemic. And timely din siya because at that time, my mom is still going through some health issues. And ang naisip ko talaga, one of the thoughts that were in my head was like, if not now, kailan pa? Hihintayin ko pa bang mas lumala ang sitwasyon ni mama before I give her what she asks for, which is a praise song. So we tried to produce a praise song, but imbis na isa ang lumabas, lima ang lumabas. It became more than just one. But yeah, hindi namin ma-pick off any of the 5. All 5 songs were like really special to her and to me as well. So yeah.
Ano ba yung condition ng mama mo para sa benefit ng ating mga fresh squad out there na curious?
Well, my mom is a cancer survivor. Earlier in my life, bata pa lang ako, nag-survive na siya ng cancer. So, alam niyo naman kasi sa cancer, sometimes it comes back, sometimes it doesn't. So, she's been clear for a long time. And then, recently, parang nagkakaroon ng resurfacing, nagkakaroon ng complications ulit ang kanyang health. So, I mean, hindi naman siya like super dire na wala kaming hope. We do have hope. We're eating healthy. We're doing our best to keep her as stress-free as possible. Pero yeah, it still affects her health. She still experiences some pain every now and then.
At least hindi yung virus, di ba?
Yes. Yun ang pinaka-inaano namin. Yun ang inaalagaan namin. I'm really not leaving the house whenever I have a project. As much as possible, hindi na ako lalabas because we want to take care of her and keep her as safe as possible. Kasi bababa immunity mo when you went through chemo eh. So mas susceptible siya more than most.
Wow. So at least alam nating lahat na kailangan magsunod sa mga protocols and all that. So by the way, may natandaan ako sa background na yan. ano ba napansin ko? Puro mga bricks, di ba?
Yes.
May ganyan din ako sa terrace. Pero don't know. Ayoko nga
Dinikit
mag-house
mo
tour.
lang din ba to?
Well, can you explain to us kung ano ibig significance ng background na yan?
Oh, well, ako kasi isang live streamer. I mean, that's my sideline ngayon dahil syempre hindi tayo makapag-gig sa labas. So, ang gig ko na lang sa kwarto ko, this is my sideline. So, nagda-live stream ako and just, ano na kasi lumang bahay na itong tinitirahan namin. So, it's not very pretty to look at. So, bumili kami ng mga brick stickers sa likod just to make it prettier, make it brighter. So, yeah. And I like this kasi ang ano niya, ang linis niya tignan. Kahit na ako hindi ako malinis na tao.
Ako, I can relate to that. Hindi ako masyado naglilinis masyado, pero alam mo naman, kung simpleng ayos lang, okay lang sa akin.
Yes. Yes. Same.
Messy person nga lang. Anyways, let's talk about something new about your new singles na pag-uusapan natin. So, itong Lighthouse in the Storm is inspired by yung story ni Jesus, the calming in the storm, which is Mark 35 to 41.
Yes.
So, ano ba yung mga inspiration behind that?
Well, this is the first time kasi na naramdaman ko yung presence ni Lord. And that was the first time also na parang sinabi ko, Lord, I don't want to live without you. And so, that, I actually wrote this not recently. I wrote this no mga, ano pa ako, 18-ish. 18-ish ako nung sinulat ko to. So, this is a throwback that my mom really loved. And yeah, so ni-revive namin. And this song, katulad nung, I sometimes I feel like katulad ako ng mga disciples in a way na when trouble comes, parang ang stormy and wala akong nakikita, I panic. I really have anxiety attacks. I get depressed. I get hopeless really easily and na-overwhelm ako ng mga problems ko. But then, you know, if you remember that the Lord is there and He's still in control, like I was saying, He's still in control of everything and He can calm the storm. Parang, o nga pala, if I just surrender and let the Lord take care of everything, I don't really have to worry about anything anymore. I am safe, I'm protected. And at the same time, pag nag-surrender ka kasi, if you love me, you know, you sabi nga, if you love me, you'll follow my commands. So, meron ding part doon na mag-decide ka to surrender/obey. So yeah, that was my thought process when it came to Lighthouse in the Storm. And I was really surprised then to find out, nung nirelease namin yung Lighthouse in the Storm, I was really surprised to find out so many people related to the feeling. And so many people messaged me from all walks of life na parang it gave them a feeling of hope daw, or a feeling of comfort. And I'm grateful. That's really nice. I did not expect that to be the effect, but I'm grateful na yun ang effect ng kanta.
Wow. So, good job naman yan. So, I think maraming akong pinagdaanan nung mga nakaraang taon and all that dahil pandemic and first time ako makapag-emotional dito sa FReSH FM. Like,
Oh.
alam nyo, ang dami kong pinagdaanan bago ako naging DJ and all that. Pero, I must say na the presence of the Lord never fails me. I'm blessed to be part of this station and I'm happy na nandito ka to share some insights about the Lord and your singles and all that. So thank you, Hazel. Pero hindi pa tayo tapos, ha?
Yes,
Or,
andito pa rin ako. Kafit lang.
pero I must say, thank you, Lord, talaga dahil kung hindi niya ako pinabayaan, baka hindi na ako makatungtong dito sa virtual entablado na 'to ng pag-i-interview. So, I'm grateful to the Lord talaga. So, thank
Yes.
you, Lord. Amen to that. All right. So, you also released some Awit award-winning singles. How did you react to those Awit award-winning moments? nung nalaman na nanalo yung Kinikilig and Love Fades?
Oh, well, Love Fades was not awarded Awit Awards. It's actually Asia Vision. Yun ang napanalunan niya. So it's an international competition. It's an international competition among Asian countries. And kumbaga, I don't know kung sino pumasok ng kanta ko doon. I don't know kung sino nag-submit ng kanta ko sa Asia Vision. But when
Oh,
I released,
it reminds me of Eurovision.
yeah, it's basically Eurovision pero for Asia category. And for that year, nalaman ko na lang, may nagko-comment na lang sa music video ko na congratulations Asia Vision Song of the Year, ganun ganon. And I was like, ano? And then I didn't really know who submitted my song, pero apparently it won Asia Vision Song of the Year. And yeah, it was nakakatuwa. International acclaim siya. So it was really nice. Sa Awit Awards, I just want to correct. I don't think I won anything so far as I know. I was nominated sa Awit Awards for Kinikilig sa best dance recording. And that was my first time performing my song sa Awit Awards stage with other like super amazing, super talented artists. So that was pretty wild for me. And at the same time, sobrang honor na my song is recognized by such a prestigious award-giving body.
Yeah, so kung hindi sayang hindi ka nanalo. So in short, wit.
I'm always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Yep. No, pero siguro for me, like, it doesn't, ako, ewan ko, it would be super extra honor and bonus if I won anything. Pero I'm not a competitive person by nature talaga. And just being included in those nominations and stuff, sobrang honor na rin. Especially for somebody na, alam mo yun, if I were really to consider my background, when I started, I didn't really have any connections to show business. And I didn't have any music background. So wala ako masyadong technical. I had to learn along the way. It's such a big deal for somebody like me who started zero. And you know, talagang makikita mo how everything takes time. The Lord will really like guide you all throughout it. So yeah.
So literally everything took time and what they say.
Yeah.
We can all relate to that. Sayang hindi nga lang nanalo sa Himig Handog. But alam nyo, that it's a good entry naman yung everything takes time.
Thank
Pero
you.
mas trip ko pa rin, pero nagustuhan ko pa rin yung mahal ako, yung nanalo. Still, so ano ba yung thought process ng mga song, yung mga praise and worship songs and songwriting in general?
Mm-hmm. Well, iba ang songwriting process ko with the praise and worship. Iba yung songwriting ko with the secular songs. The praise and worship kasi, I had to be a little more careful. I had to be a little more meticulous pagsulat ko nito because na-experience ko na before na I just wrote what I felt, and then may nag-comment sa akin na senior in the industry na parang sinabi niya, hindi biblical yung sinabi mo. And nag-reflect talaga ako, and I was like, oh, tama nga naman, it's not in the Bible. So now, I learned my lesson from that. And sabi ko, this album, Renewed, has to be biblically based. So very meticulous ako, very careful ako with the wordings that I use. It's not just dependent on my emotions, but, you know, very intellectual din yung writing dito. At the same time, I didn't want it to be the typical sound na nabobore ako. I wanted it to be exciting for me. So yung sound ng secular hit songs that I really like, I wanted to meld that with the teachings ng Bible. So,
Amen.
Yeah. So that kind of satisfied me as a listener. And so pinut out ko because that I think na if it satisfies me, then it will satisfy somebody like me out there. Sa secular, songs ko naman, yun yung sinusundan ko talaga instincts ko. And I take inspiration from everywhere. Sometimes it's my own personal experience. Sometimes it's a fantasy world that I'm writing from. Sometimes it's my friends and yung stories na kinikwento nila sa akin, and then I'll write it down. And then pag kinanta ko sa kanila, masama loob nila sa akin kasi sabihin nila, anong ginawa ko sa'yo? na ano sila, ba't ko daw sila ine-expose? Pero yeah, shout out sa mga friends ko na ginawan ko ng kanta.
Oh, shout out din sa lahat ng listeners na yon. Shout out sa ating 4 viewers right now. Hello. And by the way, para sa ating kaalaman ng lahat, I cannot believe it. Nakakatawa tong combo na to. I enjoy it. How about you? Enjoy mo ba tong combo na to?
Ako, nag-enjoy ako. Oo, sobra. Daldal ko nga eh. Nahihiya ako sa daldal ko.
Okay lang. Maganda naman yung usapan natin. So, itutuloy natin yan sa next topic na gagawin natin. Meron tayong tinatawag na anything top 3. So, meron akong bibigay sa na 3 topics na may kinalaman sa ginagawa mo and some things na malalaman mo din yan. And ito give you the top 3 na things na sasabihin mo, okay? Hazel?
Okay. G.
So first topic, what are the top 3 things people don't know about you na hindi mo pa sinasabi sa kahit anong interview kahit saan man?
Oh! Parang ang dami ko na nasabing, ang dami ko na na-interview. Ano ba? Top 3 things na hindi ko pa nasasabi sa interview. I don't know kung nasabi ko na sa interview to, but I think na-share ko na to sa live stream ko. I'm a Sunday school teacher. I teach the grade 4 to 5, and going to high school na silang lahat. And it's a real challenge, but I love my kids to bits. Ano pa ba? 2 na hindi ko nasasabi. I am a super fan ni Harley Quinn. I really love Harley Quinn. So nangongolekta ako ng Harley Quinn pops and stuff, merchandise, yeah. And then ano pa ba? Pag gusto kong mag-relax, nakikinig ako sa mga classical music. kina Bach, kina Mozart, Beethoven, yes. Those are yun ang mga pamparelax ko in my free time.
Wow! So, back sa topic, di ba sabi mo na Sunday school teacher ka? So, anong church yan?
It's part of UCCP. It's called NCUC, National City United Church. Nasa, should I say kung saan siya? Well, yeah. Ha?
Kahit yung city lang?
Ayun, it's in QC.
Okay, so so you teach grade 4 to 5 na yun, high school na. Sino ba naalala mo na favorite mong student sa Sunday school?
Oh, dangerous sagutin yan kasi pag sinabi ko, magseselosan sila, di ba? I have a few. Bibigyan ko na lang sila ng description para hindi na pangalan. I have a few. Merong 3 magbe-best friends na girls in my class. They have been with me since they were younger. And sobrang love nila ako dahil every birthday ko, every teacher's day, basta may okasyon, gagawa sila ng paper fold or paper puppet na ako daw, si Teacher Hazel daw yun. So yeah, super, I love all 3 of them. I have some Pilio students. So, meron din akong pasaway students, but I love him as well because napakatalino niya when he sits down and really listens. Ang kita mo yung isip niya nag-work ng ganon. So yeah, I guess more than 3 yung nasabi kong favorite students ko, but basically all of them, I love them.
Oh, so speaking of students, ano ba mga challenges na pinipace mo kapag ng pandemic at sa Sunday school ka din, di ba?
Oh, it's so hard to Sunday school in online. it's really super hard. It's not just the internet connection, but also hindi ako techie. So and the kids are more techie than me. So sometimes they take over because hindi ko na alam kung paano kontrolin yung online. That's one of the hardships. Another is minsan nakakapagod talaga magsuway pag online. Paano mo susuwayan pag online? Huy, huy, huy. So that number 2, and then number 3, it's hard because the the contact, the person you're talking to, hindi mo makausap face to face, and you can't touch them, and you can't hug them, or you can't be there physically and show them that you're there physically. So sometimes when kita ko that a child needs a hug, or a child needs a pat on the shoulder or something, hindi ko magawa kasi andito ako. So yeah, those are some of the hardships.
So, yan ang mga yan ang mga dapat mong So, ano ba naging top 3 favorite mong things to do in the pandemic besides yung mga live streams, yung mga basta, ano ba mga top 3 favorite things to do during the pandemic besides live streams?
Halos ubos ko na lahat ng movies sa sa internet. Halos ubos ko na lahat ng movies dun sa sa pinapapanooran ko. I don't know if I can say the brand. Okay lang. Halos inubos ko na lahat ng mga movies sa Netflix. And then sobrang ginagamit ko ang TikTok pamparelate sa ibang tao, just to know what's happening in the whole world. TikTok. Ano pa ba? And writing songs. It's really therapeutic for me, and just listening to more music to inspire me. Yan. Movies, music, and TikTok.
So next topic, ano ba ang top 3 favorite mong Netflix series or movies?
Ooh. Kakapanood lang namin ito. This is Pop is a really nice one. It's a docu-series about the pop history and how the evolution of different genres ng pop came about, and yung mga pioneers nung time na yun. And it's really interesting to know yung mga behind-the-scenes stories nila. Isa pa sa mga favorites ko, I don't know if it's still available now here in the Philippines, pero Le Petit Prince, The Little Prince, that's one of my favorite movies ever, and also one of my favorite stories ever. And it's a calming movie. Yung pampatulog, pag anxious ka or stress ka, yun ang i-play mo, and you just, the problems melt away. Ano pa ba? Paulit-ulit kong pinapanood yung ano yun? Title nun? Yung zombie movie ni, No. Although I did like that. I did enjoy Trece. Ano sasabihin ko? Yung zombie movie ni Brad Pitt. Ano yun? Yung zombie movie ni Brad Pitt.
I don't follow.
Basta yun. The zombie movie ni Brad Pitt. Kahit paulit-ulit kong panoorin yun, I really enjoy that movie. It's so good. And I'm into zombies.
World War Z.
Ha? World War Z! Yes. Yun ba yun? Basta yun. The Brad Pitt and zombies. Very good.
Na-look up ko nga sa yan. So,
yeah.
So, ito na. Last na to. Top 3. Pwede ko ba sabihin yan? Kasi crushes lang naman. Okay lang sa'yo?
Yeah, okay lang. Yeah.
Top 3 celebrity crushes.
Crushes. Simulan na sa 3, going to 1. 3. Sino ba number 3 ko?
Pwede local, national.
Ikaklaro ko lang I have a crush on these people because I admire them. I really like how they work. So the number 3 ko, Benedict Cumberbatch. Napakagaling niya. And I enjoy his acting. Top 2 ko would be Johnny Depp. Kinalakhan ko si Johnny Depp, and he's always gonna be my quirky crush kind of guy. And top 1, syempre, ito, not just admire him, but I absolutely love him, si Caleb Santos. He's an amazing artist, singer, actor, producer. And he's actually the one who produced Renewed. So, this album of mine. So, I'll love him forever.
Oh my gosh, Caleb Santos. He's from my alma mater in high school.
Huh?
Yes! He is from 2007, I think, nag-graduate. Pero ako late na, 4 years.
Oh my gosh! What a small world!
No joke! Sa alma mater nung high school siya, nag-aral doon sa high school ko. No joke!
Oh my goodness! Shout out, mahal!
Yun nga lang wala ng IGLC.
Mm.
How sad. So, pero shoutout pa rin sa Ordonez Aguilar family. Hello, welcome. Sana nakikinig kayo, nanonood na yun. Miss ko na tuloy yung alma mater ko. I,
Oh.
I feel emotional again.
Sorry, lagi ka na emotional sa live stream na to. Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Maganda naman ang usapan. Caleb Santos yan eh.
Eh.
Anyway, if there's any, so kung okay lang, look at the time, mahaba na ang oras natin at saka baka may nintay lang akong dapat na hintay. So, if you have anything to promote, go right ahead. The floor is yours. Oh, sorry. The floor is yours.
Okay
I'm myself. Right, eto na talaga.
Hi guys! Ako po si Hazel Faith, singer-songwriter, and iniimbitahan ko po kayo na kung interesado kayong makinig sa mga kanta ko, like Kinikilig, Everything Takes Time, Di Na Kita Mahal, or my new album, Renewed. Go ahead and follow me on all my socials, especially my Spotify. Just look for Hazel Faith. Most of those naman po ay verified na, so you know it's me. And I hope you do stream my new album to show support and just to enjoy it. It's a praise and worship album performed and written by me, produced by Albert Tamayo and Caleb Santos, and distributed under Sony Music Philippines. Maraming salamat po. Oh, and follow me on Facebook for more updates on all my activities, all my guestings, and please do keep watching here sa FReSH. Thank you!
And thank you. Thank you, Hazel Faith de la Cruz, for joining us today. At sana ma-request nyo itong mga 4 songs na mention. So, I'll give you a rundown para sa kalaman. We got nagpapasalamat ako. We also have Bagong Buhay, Confession, Lighthouse in the Storm. You can request for those on freshfmph.com. And you can listen to the audio live stream right here on freshfmph.com. It's right in the link down below. It's right next to me. And you can also vote for it on the Weekly 40. Who knows? Baka pumasok naman yung mga songs ni Hazel sa Weekly 40. Just make sure to vote for it. That's all I can say right now. Anyways, thank you, Hazel, for allowing me, for accepting the invitation.
Thank you, Dom, for having me. Thank you, FReSH!
It's always a pleasure to see you, and I hope na may God continue to bless you in your paths and whatever endeavors you go through. We're always there for you. So
Thank you.
thank you very much, Hazel. We love you. We thank you, and we want to say thank you for watching to all the Fresh Squad out there. And we hope to see you on. I hope to be seeing you on Saturday for the Weekly 40 Countdown, which airs at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here on Fresh FM. Until then, Dom Holiday, excuse me, saying thanks for watching, and as always, stay fresh. Bye.